All right, guys, it's the weekend. Happy Saturday. We made it another week. Hope you all are doing good. Just gonna do another quick video. I think last time I did my top 5 overall mods for this truck, which were mostly on the outside or suspension related. Today I'm gonna go into the inside because me personally, in this world of crazy electronics in pretty much every single new truck where you got 5 million screens and just electronics that probably will fail within 100,000 miles, you can't beat the simplicity of these Tundras. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to show you guys really quick. I've talked about it before, but these are seat covers. This is a limited trim, but I got those just to protect the OEM limited seats. Anyways, I'm going to start just kind of breaking down the 2014 Tundras. They eliminated the driver side grab handle, so you're going to have to source one of these. I don't know if Toyota still makes them. They were on back order, but you can find them on eBay, or if you go to your local junkyard. They were from 07 or 2013. It's a complete direct bolt-on, but you just need to add a bolt. I think it's the top part here, or it's the bottom one. But really nice interior features. Actually, it's tied between 1 and 2. But yeah, next I want to show you guys this steering wheel that I got. This steering wheel has made it like kind of a pleasure every time driving the truck, just because like the way, I mean, it's just like, it's thicker than the factory one, and it just contours your hands really nice. I mean, it's really nice leather. I think they sell different kinds too, like with the stitching and stuff. I kind of wanted more of that OEM plus look. And then if you guys know these Tundras, they do come with quite a bit of chrome on the inside. So the biggest thing to me, if you notice, I've left these chrome because I kind of like just like that subtle look, is the AJT's design shift cover and their cup holder. They do sell a modded larger cup holder now, apparently, where you know, this is really simple to do. This like takes 30-40 minutes. You just got to remove it, but apparently it takes bigger cup holders. I don't really get crazy big drinks, but this has been really nice to kind of black it out. There's different covers available too, where they sell, you know, they're just kind of like stick on, but these you did have to drill out and rivet, but definitely worth it. So kind of getting a little ahead of myself, but let's see. You got your driver's side grab handle. This is a must do in my opinion for these. Really makes it aesthetically nice too, because you got one over there, you got this one. Definitely the steering wheel. And if you notice, I've talked about them before, these are tack form mounts. They're specifically designed for these. They go in the vents, and I have my scan gauge 3 mounted here, and then I mount my phone right here, and I just run my cord. That's, what is that? We got 3. I really like this TRD shift knob. This was like 20 bucks. It's just a replica. This has been nice. The limited, which was like kind of like a more flat stick, this is like curved. This has been really nice too. And then what you can't see, which is pretty underrated to me, because a lot of people change out the sound system. The 2020s and the 2021s got a larger infotainment screen. I believe it was an 8-inch over the previous, I think it was a 6 or a 7-inch. So I really wanted to keep the OEM plus look. Behind here, I have a Beats Sonic power amp, which I've done a video prior on it and stuff. The factory sound systems in these trucks, I mean, just being honest and straightforward, they are not that great. When I added this, and I have the gain set at about 60%, because you can kind of adjust it before you all set it up, that really brought this system to life. I'm not a big sound system type guy, but that was good enough for me just to make this the sound system come to life. And I usually keep, you know, I'm not like listening to music super loud or something, but it definitely increased the overall clarity and the bass. So that was a really good mod. It's actually tucked like kind of behind here. Removing this is pretty straightforward. And then I'll talk about one mod that I think is pretty overrated, is this wireless charger. I usually turn it off. I got it because it definitely like kind of gives it more of like that updated retro look, but I never use this. And then even when I would, for me, I have an iPhone 15 Pro. If you have a Max style phone, it'll probably sit perfectly in here. It does move around. When I go over a bump, it would like stop charging, and then it does kind of heat up the phone a good amount. So I usually just turn it off, but aesthetically it does look nice. I mean, I transferred over my limited badge. And then yeah, like as mentioned, I do have the seats, and then these are really cool too if you have a 2020 through 2021, these Apple CarPlay adapters. Those have been great. It like auto connects every time, and it's just basically like factory, because from the factory, the 2020 through 2021s, they have the Apple CarPlay, but it's wired. So that makes it a wireless setup. And besides that, that pretty much wraps up what I've done on the inside. You got lots of floor mats. I really like those. But if it was me and I was just going to get 3 simple mods for these trucks for the inside, I mean, this and this are close. I mean, I would say this is a combo, but for sure your steering wheel, definitely get your driver's side grab handle. And if you're like me, I really think it makes it look really neat. It's just that AJT's design for the shifter and the cup holder. But besides that, yeah, this truck, I'm going to be close to 105,000 miles here, another 600-700 miles. But the interior has held up great. Literally no rattles. I mean, when Toyota built these trucks, that's probably why it's so commonly known that these trucks are so solid built. Literally no rattles. Interior is super clean. I do like small landscaping jobs out of this truck, so I do clean it like weekly. I try to do my best, but yeah, it's held up great, and I'm really happy. I literally have no complaints with this truck, and I don't plan to sell it anytime soon. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. I hope you guys are all well. I have people that message me on Facebook, and I do reply to everybody on YouTube, but I have people messaging me on Facebook asking me about build questions and stuff. I always try to give my honest opinion about everything, you know, through trial and error. But yeah, thanks for watching the channel, guys. I know not that great of a video, but I just wanted to put something out for you, because I do feel like obviously you spend the most of the time in your truck driving, and your steering wheel is probably a bet, but good bet. But all right, guys, have a good week.